Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about what is your most favorite gun. Just go out plinking one of them, it's just your favorite. Kind of like like you riding in Cancun on a moped. You're riding the moped, you're away from your friends, the wind is in your hair, and you just riding that moped, and then your friend sees you. That's the kind of gun I'm talking about. The gun that you like to shoot, but you don't want your friends to know that you got. I got one, and I'm gonna show you today. Mine is a high point. What in the world did he just say? Oh, what?
What did he just say? Somebody should take his man card.
How about say it louder for the people in the back? They can't hear you. That's right. I said high point. I'm not talking about a high point pistol. I'm talking about the high point 9mm carbine. That's right. This thing's old. This thing, I've had this thing, I don't even know how long. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is a ATI case, but this is model 995. So this is one of them that I'm talking about moped wise. Like, you just take it out, you abuse it, you beat it. I mean, this thing is so dirty. I don't even know if it's gonna pick up. But there is so much lead in between here that it is built up like layers. I think you can see it right there. Like, I don't know. It's almost like an AK. You just really can't get it dirty enough not to shoot. It's just got a cheap red dot on it. It takes a single stack mag. It can shoot aluminum. It can shoot brass. I mean, this is the gun that you want at the end of the apocalypse. You run out of bullets. Well, this thing right here is like a baseball bat. I mean, a high point, you can always throw it at them. A boat anchor. There's many of things that this high point can do. But there is some crappiness about it too. Let's get into it. But first off, there is no there's no metal or anything right there telling you safe or fire. I added that. We shoot this thing so many times that the paint's done come off. Like a little dot engraved into it, maybe dented into it, but there's no fire, there's no safety. If you didn't know what the dot represented, you really wouldn't know anything about it. Another crappy feature is you can't unload it without taking it and putting it on fire. What I really think it is, I really think it's just a pistol built into a carbine, but they added this charging handle. Now, the ones that I've seen, they still make this model. It's all plastic and it looks really cheap. Like, it looks like the name of High Point. I really like this plastic better. This is the only green one I ever seen. I see a lot of black ones, but I ain't never seen a green one. So, but this slide right here, you have to pull it down here and push it in. It needs to have a spring here. Did it originally come with one? I don't know. I bought this thing at a pawn shop like 15 years ago. I really don't know. I have never seen a spring there, but you have to slide down and push that into that little notch to keep the bolt open. I really don't like that. It should be spring loaded. You shouldn't have to pull down and push in, but it is a high point. So I believe, I'm 100% sure when you're shooting, it will lock open, but when you're manually racking it, you have to push that in. And then you pull it out to make it go back up. But this red dot on here, I mean, it's just all up in your face. It's great for plinking. It has the Picatinny rail on top. I mean, just high point bolts. I mean, them just square bolts. Nothing fancy. I mean, but it is a fun gun. So hit that like and subscribe button and comment below. Tell me what's your favorite gun. Like, yeah, I love the Brownings. I love the Benellis. I love the Beretta. I like the 3Bs. But this is a fun gun. It's kind of like a 22. What is not something you want to survive off of? I'm not saying what if you only had one gun, what would it be? I want to know in the comments, what is a fun gun that you like just go hang out with, just go shoot. This is mine. That's at 45 yards. Oh, we had a jam. But also, I dropped it. That was aluminum, and it was the last one. So we know them cheap aluminum 9mm ain't all that great. I am glad to see 9mm coming back cheaper. I was able to buy 100 rounds of brass the other day for $29. I mean, that's almost unheard of. There you go. All right, till next time. See you.